Alright, so here I am, auto scripting a few of my lights. Right now it's actually going through the whole auto script, process. Don't have my Prime 4 connected yet. But we are running the latest version of Soundswitch. And I'm gonna try to go through something pretty brief so people can understand more or less how to use this program. Because this is one bad piece of equipment right here. If y'all don't have this, honestly, you don't need this because it's already in here. But what stands out here on the analog deal, you have control of everything that's in here, and I think this actually offers a little bit more within the software itself. So I did a batch auto script, and auto script is basically this beautiful, wonderful lighting program, which, thanks to Denon, I was able to find out about them. It actually creates this whole light show. I can open all this up, but I'm not gonna go through all that mess yet. Y'all can figure it out whenever y'all do it. And, I can go through something later. I'm gonna try to play this music and hopefully this video don't get shut down. So this is how you play. You can also go up here and I think options, sound. Yeah, sound, you can just smash on it and it'll play whatever. But normally you do it here. After you auto script, you want to test out. Now, a lot of people asked, because they don't seem to know how to, go in here and do this. So you're gonna go to view, you're gonna show DMX map. Right here, I just barely got through getting some American DJ mega bars. These ones are the 50s, but since they don't have the 50 Soundswitch, I just barely reached out to them to see what was up. All they had was the 40. So I'm using, it's better, to get all the channels, not unless you're gonna just stick to something particular and then you choose whatever channel and mode you want. But I chose this, and it'll be running at 34 channels in mode 7, which is what that allows. You're gonna end up having to go through, hopefully you have an owner's manual, and it tells you all the good stuff, 7, channel modes and stuff like that, whatever. It'll give you a brief description of everything, gives you all the, basically all the lights are gonna have something similar. DMX mode, everything. So since, we're using Soundswitch, you have to connect to DMX mode. And then this is how you do your setups. Basically, you're gonna end up finding every lighting fixture has a way where you can connect to your DMX, controllers, whether it's analog or in this case digital and analog, I guess. And until you come up to the desired channel setup, then you're just gonna have to read this. And now you can reach out to Soundswitch and they'll let you know what's up. This is just a brief description. The parameters that you have on Soundswitch are gonna be something similar to this, something similar. It's not like this exactly, but something similar. So if you're familiar with anything concerning analog ways of controlling the lights, then you shouldn't have any trouble. I didn't know anything about this, to be honest with you. I learned off of YouTube, and back then in 2019, they didn't really have too much stuff coming out like they did, like they do have now. And what's so beautiful about this, once you find out what you're gonna use, all you have to do is drag and drop. So basically, I had grabbed this. This wasn't even here because I had stopped at the LED parts, and you ended up having to put it, like, say for instance here, there's nothing there, and it does all the calculation for you. So then bam, the next one went right here, right after the 111. So there's no way, if you try to overlap these, it's not gonna show like this. It's gonna show transparent, and it's gonna be like letting you know that something's wrong. So when you want to get off of this, you just click off the show, DMX lighting fixture, and bam, there you go. So let's try out this auto-scripted light show and let's see what it looks like. And the auto script is just something that, you know, it's letting you do, you know, for right now. It's nothing fancy. It's just something to get you familiar, and then later on you can tweak it out as best as you want. The movers will be moving around. They're not really moving too much. Cars are doing their job. The new RGBs, even though it's these are 50 channels, it's still working on the 40 channel, you know, deal. All right, so it's working good. And even though I've already saved this, after you're done, many have made the mistake that they don't come up here and they don't save light show. You can save project, whatever you do, you're gonna want to save. If not, you'll be doing all your work for nothing. So like, you know, this is how you can tell that you've already auto-scripted. And when you go into the Engine Prime software and, you know, you do the whole deal for analyzation, this SS is going to appear on the side of all your tracks that have been analyzed. I have 10 terabytes, almost about 10 terabytes worth of music in here. 1 terabyte, 1 terabyte. This is 8, 5, and 2, but they're not all filled up. So that's why I say it's almost about 10 terabytes. And yes, I've analyzed all of them. This one inside here is the SSD SATA drive, and I'm gonna redo this. But this one and this and have backups of all your library. So since this, I've already analyzed all my music, like I said, so it's easier. That's why it's cool. So right here, like I'm about to see. Okay, I don't have anything scripted. You see, nothing. It's just bare. There's nothing. You see, there's no light show. You can click on it and it'll create a light show each time. And I'm gonna show you what's up. You see right there, it already created a light show. Okay. So we're gonna go back to 60s. All right. Now I'm gonna go to auto script. Bam. This will pop up. It says there are tracks already with the light show. You can override it, you can skip it. I'm gonna go ahead and just choose to override because I'm gonna, you know, make sure that I have adaptive load. This is, you know, in case you have some slow music, it's gonna adapt, you know, a show to it. And every time that you step on, listen to any, try to pick anything, description are gonna come. So this is how you auto script. Then you apply, bam. And then this is gonna come up. While this is doing, all your features are connected. Then you'll start seeing all your features doing all this. So they're all being programmed. So do not be alarmed whenever your lights are doing that, but you have to have your lights connected so you can auto script or you can script the song yourself. There's a lot of tutorials online that actually go deeper into this. I'm just doing this pretty quick. And you know, you can actually auto script all your full library, but it's gonna take you days, if not weeks, depending on how big, how extensive your library is. And if it's music videos, they're gonna take way longer than MP3s, music files. Everybody in the music world knows that. If you didn't, you're learning something new today. And I have yet to try this baby out. We're probably gonna try this out in a couple of days. My friend's daughter's quinceañera. So with that being said, it's cool. I always try to have a backup laptop. With this, I don't really need a backup because this is a true channel 4 standalone unit. The only reason that you need a laptop for this is to program it with engine software the first time that you use it. And once you do that, you're good. go here, no, to settings. I'm using the latest. It'll let you know. Connected to Wi-Fi, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Yes, we're connected. Oh no, we're not. Well, we don't need Wi-Fi. It's all good. Well, anyways, lighting, that's where this comes in. Engine lighting software by Soundswitch. And, you know, I use the Pro because, I mean, that's what my lessons is for. So like I said, everything that you have here is basically in here. The only thing is that, you know, this is just dedicated for this. And here in the back, you can actually, I don't know if y'all can see, but, you know, you can actually connect two laptops at the same time, I think. Or no, not at the same time. You can switch over pretty damn quick. So my auto switch, my auto script is done. Let's see what our first song looks like. So again, this is just something basic. And you can make these, you know, your movers move a lot more. You just change the parameters. You can change the cutters on your bars. My gig bars, they're not doing nothing for this light show. Not yet. So we know that that works. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save my light show. I'm gonna go ahead and do this in real time. For a virtual DJ or Serato, I use both, doesn't matter. For them to be able to be utilized, you have to have what's called the OS2L lighting protocol. Let me see. OS2L. You have to have it set up. I chose yes here instead of auto. And you have to have Soundswitch open. So I have my virtual already. And I have this, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my controller, and we're gonna go ahead and connect. Let's see, source. Use this computer icon. Yes. And we should be able to connect, you know, fairly quickly. Sometimes these damn things just do whatever the hell they want. So it'll go into computer mode. This will let you know that, hey, we've got this detection. This is coming up because I have a SATA embedded, you know, drive inside this. You choose OK. Tell it to do whatever the hell it wants with the stems. Stems is actually a pretty nice feature. And I believe the drive that I was using was my data drive. So I know without a doubt I've already scripted these. We'll come over here. Go to file. No, yes, file. We'll go to switch mode. You go to perform. I'm gonna do the, well, before you do that, this is how you set it up. You can use this whether you're gonna do whatever on engine, Serato, virtual, MIDI controller. I choose mine to auto connect. You can connect to another computer. You just need to know the IP address and all that good stuff. Your library, I don't hardly ever show anything on iTunes, whether it's virtual or Serato, even though virtual picks it up quicker. Serato is all right, but you know, it is what it is. And you just double check, make sure everything is good. Performance mode, you know, that lets you know the layout of what you got. That's the perfect layout for me. 1-3, 1-3, 2-4, 2-4. And then the reverse crossfader, you can choose whatever you want to do there. All the channels are selected. You can randomize your auto loops whenever you have stuff that has not been scripted. And then obviously your hardware detects, you know, that you got control one detected. If you have the Philips Hue lights, you can enable them, and then it'll ask you, and you know, you choose this, and the bridge will come out. So with that being said, I always say it's a prime test, whatever. So they've already been activated. Okay, now that this is there, you can leave this there if you want. You go here, and let's test this out right quick. For some reason, my damn prime's not connected. Let me see what the hell is wrong. I got a pro license, so what the hell is the deal? Okay, everything's good. Normally a restart will fix all of this. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and restart. I hate restarts, but it is what it is. I'm glad I'm at least showing y'all in real time. Normally these won't get corrupted if you do a restart because you're just doing it on its own, nothing here. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna reconnect anyways. It's taking a sweet time restarting. We're 17 minutes into this video. This is still flashing till my laptop comes back online. There we are. And I'm working with the HP Pavilion Windows 10 originally, bought in October 2019. Now it's updated to the Windows 11. Haven't had any issues. This is kind of a rarity, I guess you can say. So I'm gonna launch virtual. We'll go ahead and mess with this and make sure that the connection is good with my Prime. Yes and yes. Okay, now we got communication. All right, so that's a plus. Load. It's not too loud. All right, so then let me see, make sure we got the S2L. It's activated. All right. So now we proceed with Soundswitch. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Sometimes you have to restart your laptop before you end up doing anything and connecting your DJ controller, just like what I did right now. So then we'll go here to performance mode. This virtual DJ tab should light up. And it is. It's when this is bright, that means that we're connected. So let's see. And this is a quick way to find out if you're connected or not. We'll go here to the well, you know what? Let me fix this right quick because I don't like having my deal all messed up everywhere. Okay, so this is a quick shit. Whenever you have your rows, go ahead and just play your songs. This is how you're gonna be able to tell if it's connected or not. You know, your lighting. All right. Yep, so the lights are working. Let's see. So the only thing right now I gotta figure out is my RGBs, and more than likely it's probably because alright, so everything is alright. We can change this, we can go to switch mode, we'll go to edit. And let me see why this is doing what it's doing. Oh, okay, for some reason, I don't know, it's not saving my auto scripts, which is kind of weird. Hold on, let me cancel this right quick. Maybe there was something that I did on my end. Or it could have been because I failed to save the whole project when I restarted it. That's why I say always be sure to save your work, because if not, you're gonna be out of there, as y'all found out right now. Or it could be a combination that I didn't have this connected when I was doing the auto scripting, and now I got an auto script while my controller's on. If that's the case, then we're gonna find out right now. I'm gonna auto script a couple more, and hopefully these will end up kicking in. And when I showed y'all DMX channel 11, channel 77. These ones, yep, 70s. So everything should be 1, 3, 25, 37.
Let's go take a look.
All right.
You on the phone?
Recording. All right, let's go.